Hello. Have you been wanting to see more people here, more comments, more engagement, more inspiration, more of everything? Good, because I've been wanting that too. And I posted, I think 2 days ago, a visual with a brainstorming challenge that I launched through all my channels. I put it on my website, on my newsletter, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. Now I'm putting it here also. So I've been receiving a few ideas, and those were from people in various channels, and those are people that know me and follow either one of these communities and want us to grow. So I wanted to share with you, boys and girls here, what the ideas I got in terms of brainstorming, and encourage you to, give me any other insights that maybe you've read somewhere or have seen somewhere. Maybe you've heard of those, maybe you did those, maybe you fantasized about doing those. So inspiration, or basically before that, the first rule in brainstorming, no matter what field you're in, is that whenever you bring an idea, you never know who is going to get inspired by it. Okay, it catches on, it catches a new life. Even if it sounds stupid or cliche or just, I don't know, dumb or imbecile to you, don't worry about it. I mean, don't judge yourself because it might not be such a great idea. Share it anyway. And the first mistake in brainstorming is to overlook something, saying that, oh, I'm sure everybody else thought of it. That is the stupidest thing to do. Okay, so share everything. Please write it in English, because at a certain point somebody wrote in, I don't know what language it was, on my Instagram. I couldn't make anything of it. So please, if you understand this video, write in English, please. Even with Google Translate, like, write in English. Okay, so the ideas that I got now in terms of growing and expanding the community, so bringing more peeps in here, more sensuals, more orgasmics, whatever we want to call them. First idea that was shared from somebody in Pakistan. I forgot where he's from. So the guy said, threesome, with one person being your partner or somebody that you know, the other person, somebody new, a stranger, mysterious. So certainly some danger to it also, because you never know what a stranger comes with. Second, the idea that I got was via Instagram, and somebody sent a really long message and described to me how right now people are into hypnosis and doing hypnosis for their erotic life, and imprinting new beliefs or new mindsets or overcoming challenges through hypnosis. And yeah, I've never tried hypnosis. I'm certainly not certified I'm not a hypnotherapist, whether for sexuality or anything else. So I don't know what that's like. Maybe, I'll check out some of those materials. I do know that on my website, if you go on YouTube on my main page, on home, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see the popular uploads. Guess what is the most popular video on our channel? The erotic affirmations, guided affirmations from me. And I have 2 of them. There's a playlist. You're going to find it if you hit the playlist tab, and you're going to find both of them. I had more in store, but I'm a bit technically challenged these days. And as you can see, I haven't been working with Julian because there's a lot of stuff that I need to take care of. And for now, my YouTube videos don't really fund themselves. So, I took a break from that, and the 2 materials that I did, I super worked Julian on those. I mean, the idea and the recording, that was one thing, but the effects and the amount of times that I busted Julian's kidneys with my feedback and all the stuff that needed to be done, yeah, that kind of thing, you have to pay for it, and you have to pay for it quite a lot. So whenever I will be able to sustain, paying for the free super professional videos here, like those guided affirmations, I'll definitely do more. And hopefully those do come close to erotic hypnosis. I'm not sure if my voice is hypnotic, but who knows? So definitely that one I'll keep in mind. Thank you. It came from Rick on my Instagram account. Okay, somebody else sent me a link to a TikTok account from a woman sharing, tutorials on how to use TikTok functions. Right, so I gotta own something here. I know TikTok is growing a lot, and the woman, she's a therapist actually, and she follows my work, and the woman that sent me that link, I was like, super thank you for that. Yeah, whenever I will be able to, reach out and I mean, grow on that platform also, awesome. I had opened an account. It's there, but I only posted 2 things, and it was too much, like too many things to handle. But I do know that TikTok is growing, and it's apparently getting out of the 13, 18 age range. So even older people are moving towards that platform. The challenge that I have is not necessarily technical, it's a different one, and you're gonna laugh at me, but hey, since we're growing in this community, why don't I just own up some of my shortcomings? I don't know how to present my work in 30 seconds. I can't. Here's something funny. When I built the sex dojo for women, there are 5 programs there right now. And one of the ladies that she came to my retreats, she came to a lot of the meetings that I did with my orgasmics here in Bucharest, and she called me up and said, Liana, that's super high quality stuff, but most women that I know, that's what she said, I swear, that's what she said, they want something simple, it's too much for them. I was like, okay, what do you have in mind? Like, come on, bring it up. And she said something really, really simple, really basic, entry level. Okay, I filmed, and it was also in Romanian, because apparently some of the Romanian women feel or fear that they can't speak English. I think this is with older generations, because the insights that I've been getting is that the younger generations in their teens and their 20s now, they don't have a freaking problem with reading English, and they don't, how do I say this? They don't propagate. They don't just, self-prophesize about, oh, I'm not good with English. So there is no blockage there with the language that is growing on the entire planet nowadays. And yeah, so she said, if you want to reach the younger generations, simpler, or actually not the younger, just simple, and also use Romanian. So I built that, and then I sent her, I have Charm, the class for women, and Virility, the class for men. And in the class for men, guess what I talk about? Women. So, and I sent her the videos, and she was like, okay, I'll be a very thorough reviewer. And she came with a feedback. That's great, that's awesome, you have the structure there, you have the timestamps, it's all very, very clear, but it's too complicated. And I said, wow, I don't know how to make things more plain than what I did there. So that's my challenge, So I feel that's what actually kind of, I don't know how to talk about sexuality in under a minute. I just don't. Sorry. It would be like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm not that kind. So yeah, that's my biggest challenge right now. I can't synthesize everything down under a minute. But anyway, the woman that sent me, the therapist who sent me to TikTok, I will definitely, once I find somebody, because definitely I'll need somebody with a skill to take my videos here and turn them into 30 seconds something. Okay, that's a skill. When I find somebody like that, if you know anybody like that, send them to me. Okay, and another idea that I got, this one was from a woman in my newsletter, so the orgasmic community, and she wrote to me an email, because I reached out via email there as well, and she said, look, I've been thinking about what you said, how you want to expand the community here, and I don't know if this is going to be useful or not, but she's into some BDSM practices, and she's trying wax play. What is wax play? So basically it goes to, in BDSM or in kink, it goes to sensation play. So you're playing with temperatures, because wax play is hot. basically. You're playing with something hot, and the other extreme or the opposite pole is with ice, hot and cold. There are other explorations that you can do with feather and with really sharp objects, you know, like the pizza cutter. You don't cut yourself, you just roll that or something like that. I think it's called the Wartenberg wheel. It has these spikes. When I did the soft introduction into kink with Kitty, I did it in 2018. Boy, that was quite something. And she did bring one of these spiky wheels and just, you know, having it on your arm. Wow, that was awesome. Yeah. So those are the ideas that I got. And I also have another idea. Basically, I want to turn some of the fears that I keep hearing from at least the people in Romania, that a lot of Romanians have started to reach out to me and ask for the 1 hour evaluation session over phone, but then they don't, they just don't follow through. So I give them all the details, and somebody even said that it was too complicated, even just 1 session. And I was like, okay, well, if you want to do personal growth, it's not like you pay for something and somebody just feeds you something and then that's personal growth. That is consumption, by the way, pure sheer consumption. But personal growth isn't about consuming things. It's actually about doing that very uncomfortable thing of going into new areas. So I wanted to do like in math, you know, demonstrate from monster, demonstrate, you know, problem. So a demonstration. But in this case, I want to do a demonstration of coaching. So I'll have to take the most, you know, the biggest downsides that people have said, you know, that have told me like, look, I don't want to work right now, or I can't work right now because, and blah, blah, blah. So that's the thing that I have right now, to turn, you know, this into a stunt somehow. Meaning to do it on video, photos, and all of that, and put it out there in hopes that it will reach more people and will be bigger, better, more orgasmic, more sharing. Speaking of which, I'm going to put a link in the community tab. If you go on the YouTube channel, the community tab, I'm going to put a link to a post that I did after I launched the Brainstorm campaign. And I said, here are the things that I did in the past, which brought the most people, drew more people to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube also. On Instagram, I had put only in photos. So, you know, just as an idea to see what I've done in the past. Some are really wild. And apparently at least one photo, the me with, I have a dream catcher that right now it's over my bed. And yeah, I actually don't dream. I don't have nightmares anymore, but I use that as props to demonstrate vaginal weightlifting. And I actually had a photo of me in a dress. I'm not showing any erogenous zone whatsoever. It's like, you're not seeing anything. You're seeing my legs. They kind of look good, but that's it. You're not seeing anything else of me. But however, even so, the idea of me holding something with my vagina and having my legs open, it apparently, many women find it vulgar or scary. And the woman that is helping me prepare the strategy campaign for the book launch, because the ebook is almost done, when she saw the photo, she was shocked. She was like, I can't believe you're doing that. And I said, what am I doing? The first thing that came to my mind was, have you ever seen a woman giving birth? Because that's nothing compared to a woman give birth. I'm like, seriously, we're women. What the heck? What are we made of? Corn flour? What are we made of? We gotta be more resilient than that. I mean, what the heck? But anyway, yeah, that's one of my pet peeves, because I feel that a lot of women are afraid of their own body, what their body can do, their own sexual power, and that part is still a pet peeve of mine. I don't know how to demonstrate, you know, demonstrate the fear of women's fear of their own sexuality, because that's how I translate it right now. Anyway, you're going to see what I've done so far, and hopefully you're also going to share with me any ideas that I can use to get inspired and pull up a stunt, whatever, you know, advertising stunts, because I've worked in advertising. They're usually paid with really hardcore cash, and an entire advertising agency builds campaigns and they do happenings and all sorts of things, and they use video production, professional photographers, audio production, you know, a lot of stuff there. Like, it's an army of people. I'm just, you know, I'm an army of one. I'm a guerrilla squad of one, super intense. But you guys can be my muses. And if anybody wants to help me execute some of those, you know, visuals or videos, let me know also. But what I want to do in a nutshell, take out the most inspirational or sometimes feared things about sexuality and build them into a campaign so that we bring more people here and get them more open to looking at sexual growth, not consumption. Okay, that part where you pay something and somebody just gives it to you like that, that's consumption, that is not sexual growth. So I'm looking for people who are actually in the right place right now to do growth. Yeah, so this is the video about the brainstorming that I'm doing. I'll have more videos coming up today because I've had topics that I wanted to share with you, boys and girls here, and I never got to. So yeah, stick out or stick around. What the heck am I saying? Stick around for more videos today. Ciao.